everybody. Mrs. Ham's behind the camera. I'm Mrs. Robertson, as you know. This week, you're either getting ready to read or you just read The Great Hunt by Lawrence Yep. His story is a personal narrative about a specific memory, so it's called a memoir, which is a type of nonfiction writing. I want you to think and read like a writer when we're reading and annotating this story this week, because next week you're going to be the writer and you're going to write a memoir. So in the story by Lawrence Yep, I want you to pay attention to the time transitions and the descriptive details. Also, really notice the dialogue, how it's used, how it's punctuated, where it's capitalized, how it's paragraphed. One of the first steps of writing is pre-writing and brainstorming. So in order to choose a memorable experience from your life that's worthy of the memoir you're going to write next week, there's some things to consider, such as a lesson you learned from the experience and how it affected you. So on the board, you'll see how I think Lawrence Yep would have brainstormed before he wrote The Great Rat Hunt. So first of all, just kind of think about what it is in the experience that made it so memorable. I think the fact that he had one-on-one time with his dad, it was him and his dad instead of his dad and his brother playing sports, was very memorable. And the fact he said several times how his dad talked a lot more than he's used to his dad talking. What specific lesson he learned? My guess is that he learned he doesn't have to be good at sports, that there are, just because he's not good at sports doesn't mean he's a failure, that there's other things he's good at. That's a lesson he learned about himself, is that he's good with words. His dad even pointed that out to him. Then at the end of the story, they even laughed at something he said. So I think he really learned he's got a talent. He's good with words, obviously, because he became a writer. How did the experience change your life? I would guess he realized there's things about his dad and brother that his idea, his perspective about his dad and brother totally changed. He thought one way, and after this whole experience, he realized, hey, there's more to this than I knew. How it influenced his future, I definitely think that whole experience with the Great Rat Hunt made his relationship with his dad stronger, and he became more confident about his skills he has in things that aren't related to sports. Finally, what might someone learn by reading about his experience? Hopefully other people will learn there's more to your parents than you might know, and sometimes we have talents that we didn't realize we had until someone helps us see them. So I'll let you guys take a closer look at So Friday, your remote work is going to be, after we've read and discussed the story in person through the week, on Friday you're going to fill out this part 1 pre-reading worksheet about an experience you've had. So you need to complete this graphic organizer for the story you're going to begin next week. And remember, if you can't fill in all these boxes about the experience you're thinking, and maybe try to think of a different experience, because you want to make sure that the memory you're going to choose for your memoir is going to have enough for you to write a really good essay. Okay? I will see you guys in class next week. Bye!